Hello, welcome to the stream, the only stream where I'm constantly sick, I'm never not gonna be sick, and breathing is pain. So if you hear me sniffling, that's why. So anyway, we got some stuff to do here. This is a pretty big to-do list, but I don't know how much of it I'll get done today, but you know, these are just a couple of goals I want. I also did some things off stream from the last time. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, where is it? Thank you, Mighty House Inc. for the follow. Really appreciate it. So yeah, like I said, got some stuff done off stream. I made the camera a little bit better. So now when you zoom the camera out, it actually zooms out instead of just like going above the character, which is really cool. I also made these platforms that you can jump on, which is pretty neat, just to test the length of the jump there. We're gonna be working on, that's probably the first thing we're gonna do, is work on that jump animation up there, but yeah, honestly, it's coming together pretty well, and I'm really proud of how far we came, I guess. So yeah, you can also, hold on, if I time this right, you just jump on him. So that's fun. Anyway, I say let's get started by opening up Blender here, and I have absolutely nothing prepared. So that's fun. Give me just 1 second. And I will get to it. Here we go. So we're just gonna kind of have that open in the background while we work on some animations in here. Let's see. All right. So, hopefully shouldn't take too long. But yeah. So we want to open the dope sheet. Yep, very good. I don't know, it feels like it's been a while since I've done like a stream like this, even though it's only been like a couple of days, but we were gonna play Among Us on Wednesday, but that got canceled just because of people, you know, work-related issues. It's not that big an issue. I want to just turn these off. That's what I wanted to do. And then we're just gonna reset everything to new. Actually, I want the first frame of that run, I think. And then we'll just call this horizontal jump. So actually, I think we want a frame of the run animation, like maybe this frame. Yeah, there we go. We'll just keyframe all that. And then how long is this jump gonna be? We'll say like 25 frames? Something like that, maybe? I don't know. Give this a try, I guess. Just gonna do that. Alright, so we want... I mean, he's jumping, obviously, but like, we don't want to move him too much because the actual jumping is going to be done in game. So he's going to be, you know, moving up in the actual game, not because of the animation. So it's okay if like his feet sink below the floor, for example. We'll just kind of, I don't know, do something like that. This is the last frame of his jump. So there's gonna be like the jump start and then like a jump idle. And then I'm thinking for now when he lands, he's just gonna go back to running, like without any transition or anything. Maybe later there will be, but not for right now. Visuals in this audio-only podcast kind of mid. Damn. I'll try and do better next time. Yeah, I still haven't gotten around to hooking up that Ethernet cable yet. I will get to it eventually. We're just working on a jumping animation right now. So let's just kind of move his hand up like that. Oh yeah, it's no problem. It's just a lot of sleeping in late and just not getting around to it. I'm just kind of guessing how I want the pose to be. We'll just say something like that. I'm not even messing with the actual position of his fingers yet or anything, but I think I do want like this arm to be like thrown back so we could just move the elbow all the way back there. And then like twist his hand all the way back and just kind of throwing it. Maybe a little much. Let's see, wait, how do I want his hand to be? That's very twisted. That's a very twisted hand we got there. We also need that shoulder to get thrown back a little bit. Let's see. That is not the way the elbow should bend. Oh boy, I feel a sneeze coming on, hang on. Oh my god. Feels like ever since I started streaming, I've just been non-stop dealing with like sinus trouble. It's so freaking weird. Oh, for fist up Mario pose? Yeah, maybe. No, I'm just, so I need to make two jump animations. One where he's like jumping forward and then one where he's jumping like straight up. I'm thinking the one where he jumps straight up, he'll just be like, he'll like crouch down, get ready, and then like just jump with like both his arms straight up, going wee. But for this one, it's just gonna be a glorified like big step. He's just gonna make one big step here. I can figure out which direction the elbow should go in. Allergies are part of the agreement for streaming. Yeah, it's like, all right, you're gonna start streaming, you're gonna be engaging with an audience. All right, you're not gonna be able to speak for the rest of eternity. All right, now just sign here on this contract I just made up. It's like, is this official? It's like, maybe, you decide. All right, I don't know, something like that maybe. It's gotta look good from all angles. I don't like the way this hand is positioned. So like he's almost reaching out for something that isn't there. I'm just trying to imagine what it would look like. My head. Maybe it should be up more. Like that maybe. And then the elbow can just come up a little bit. Oh my god. His body can come back here. I don't know, something like that. I don't really have much in the way of like fun stories to tell or anything. Just that for some reason my freaking allergies are been getting the best of me for the past month now, and I've been look rough at the start of development, then you go back and fix it later. Yeah, that's kind of the mindset that I'm trying to take with this whole thing, because I've been dealing with like, oh, it's not perfect, I gotta completely start over because I don't like this one aspect of it. I've been taking that mindset for far too long, and I'm like, no, it ends here. I need to keep going with this, because otherwise, you know, you get burnt out too easily and all that. So yeah, as long as I got something decent going here, maybe, then I don't know, maybe we can work with something. His hand should be like twisted like that. But yeah, I also bought a got back from work getting the worst haircut known to man. What kind of haircut? How'd they mess it up? Tell me. I need the details. See, me, I think I talked about this in a previous stream, but I'm always partial to the full head shave, because I don't care so much. My hair just grows back like the day after. Just gonna be a hat boy for now. Yeah. I have been thinking about wearing hats because of this fun male pattern baldness thing going on, but like, I don't know, it's just hard to like consciously be like, all right, I got all my clothes on, and then shit, I gotta find a hat to wear, and then like it can get like really uncomfortable and just sweaty, and it's just ugh. But yeah, I get that completely. All right, let's see. I don't know, something like that maybe. It's not perfect, but it'll do. I mean, I don't know, maybe the arm can be like thrown out like this way somewhat. The default villager in Smash, like the bowl cut kinda. Damn. Sorry to hear it. Alright, there we go. He's just kinda reaching out for something that isn't there. I'm thinking for the horizontal jump, he's gonna do like the kind of mid-air leg kicky, where like he jumps and then like this leg will go back and this will go forward in the air, like him kicking his little legs in the air. But for now, let's just keyframe all this. Like the Sonic pose, yeah, exactly. Like the Sonic Adventure pose. It's true. Alright, I just want to copy the keyframes from the, oh god, from the run for this foot here. And see if I can't paste them for the jump. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, we're kind of sliding forward a little bit. I think I want to get rid of this keyframe. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I know what you mean about that artwork. It's so freaking cool. Dude, I have the Sonic Mega Collection Plus on PS2, and that came with like, in the whole extras tab, you get like all this extra like artwork and like concept art and like screenshots from the comics and everything. It was so freaking cool. And they also had like work in progress, like dev scenes for like Sonic Heroes cutscenes. Like they had like the storyboards and like the preview 3D animation and stuff. It was really cool. It really does have a lot of style and like personality to it. It was really cool. I'm just trying to see, because it's like the foot just stops unnaturally there. I wonder if it's going to be thrown back that far. Such a game that exists, dude, true. I don't know if my appreciation for that game comes from pure nostalgia or if I actually think it's a good game. But I liked Sonic Heroes. Just cause I played it a lot as a kid, probably. I'll probably have to go back to it and see how it holds up. But the song, yeah, Sonic Heroes. That song is good. Dude, a lot of the butt rock in Sonic just goes insanely hard. I'll just look at full speed. I feel like that could be faster. You know, I'm just gonna take all these keyframes and just make it a little faster. What about that? What about there? How's that look? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that'll do. And then we just gotta, maybe on frame 30, we'll just, I wonder if I could just cheat it and go Control C, Control Shift V. So he's like in the air and he's like kicking his feet. Oh, that's way too fast. Hold on. Gotta be like kind of slow. I mean, that's the idea, but Pokemon Black's my childhood game. I've played infinite times. I can't remember if I had a game like that. I was a pretty huge Sonic fan. I mean, obviously. But like, I don't know how often I'd truly like just sit down and play Sonic, you know? Alright, I see the problem here. So this foot's gotta come down and kind of arc back. And then this foot can just like go back like that. Go and keyframe those. And there we go, that's the idea. I didn't play a lot of Pokemon as a kid. I don't know what it was. I know my mom kind of had a stigma against like buying trading cards. I don't know if that was part of it. Not for any reason, just other than that they could get really expensive. She probably didn't want me to have that as a hobby. But which I totally understand. But every Sonic fan's least favorite part of the job is playing the games. Is so true. So true. Dude, I always think that 3D Sonic can work, just that Sonic Team can never like get it right. Not for any reason, just that like I just really like the feel and the gameplay of the Sonic Adventure games. It's like that's the best I feel like they've done when it comes to. Yeah, there we go. That works. Kinda. I gotta fix that other arm though. It's like really twisting weird, especially here. Let's see, where was I going with this? I just really like the gameplay of the Sonic Adventure games. Even like if they have their own, you know, jank to them. Forces was so bad. Frontiers I skipped because I feel like I played like 3 similar games. That's very fair. I understand that. I kind of liked Sonic Forces, in that it took what would be the modern era of Sonic and made it more open, which, I mean, that was kind of the whole point and the whole idea. But like, I don't know, I felt like they've always wanted to make modern Sonic be like, God, why is your hand twisting like that so bad? No, I'm just gonna delete this keyframe and then just plop a new one down. Of course, it's a brain off sort of game. Yeah, I totally understand that. There wasn't much of a story, and like the gameplay was so jank and like terrible. You'd constantly die to some BS, like every minute. But like, I didn't mind Forces in the fact that they really did want to try and take Sonic in a new direction. I don't know if that's gonna be the way they're gonna do it from now on though, which is kind of sad to think about. But I mean, even Frontiers ain't perfect. Like I'm fully aware of that. It has like crazy unforgivable jank that like just feels really bad, but yeah, that's exactly what I've been saying about modern Sonic for so long now. Like, it's just you press and hold the boost button and he just go in a straight line and watch him go on this predetermined curve, and it's like, that's it, there ain't much else. But like, yeah, let me see how this looks. There we go. I almost wonder if the leg kicky can last a little longer. So like, if I just take those keyframes and just like span them out like here, what does that look like? Oh boy, that's not what I meant to do at all. There we go. Try that. There we go. He jump and then he do a leg kicky, but like maybe that's too slow. Oops, did not mean to do that. Try that maybe. There's not much wind up to the jump, but I feel like that might be fine because the wind up is going to be when the character running anyway, and then maybe I'll add some wind up later. I feel like that could be a little quicker. Let's try that. Yeah, something like that. There we go. I almost wonder if I can have this frame be with his arms sticking out a little bit more though, instead of his arms just going, you know, underneath like that. Yeah, something like that maybe. That can work. Oh boy. There we go. Looks like he's flying a little bit. Give that a try. There we go. Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at this to see if I still truly like it. And yeah, I mean, it don't look bad from all angles here. Something like that, maybe. I'm just gonna save it. I'm just gonna call this horizontal jump start. And then push it down. And then, you know what? Why don't I just put it in the game, see what it looks like. Just to see, because that's a thing we can do. There we go. Yeah, oh. No, I didn't mean to import. I meant to export. There we go. That's better. horizontal jump, start. Selected objects. Fake animation. Yep, looks good. All right, see what it looks like. Looks super cool in the dark. Gee, thanks. All right, let's give this a try. Jimmy skeleton, please. All right, and import. There you go. I think it's importing it twice, but that's okay. Oh, wait, is it importing all of the animations? I had the rest of them unchecked. The heck? What the heck? Oh, well, that's okay. I'll just get rid of them in a sec. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's importing every single animation. This is very good. Oh, good. Okay. I'm sorry? I didn't update the... Okay. Never got that error before. Okay, also, yeah, it did import every single... So I want to get rid of these. So just delete those. And this is the one I want. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it worked. He's in here. We in here, boys. That was just a very weird error message. Hope it imports Windows 10 next. Yeah. I made the entirety of Windows 10 in Unreal Engine. I made an entire OS in Minecraft using only one command block. Whoa. Okay, I'm just gonna rename this to what it is. Horizontal jump start. And then let's just go ahead and put it on the character. Blueprints, player. I think this needs to be, well, I need to make a, oh. Yeah, I also organized all of my code since the last stream, so now they're all in these like nice little functions here. So that's pretty neat. Let's see. I need a thing to go. I mean, I could probably under my jump here. Let's see. I think I could just tell it to play animation mesh. We'll see, because if I do this, if I just tell it to play the animation in the code, and I just go horizontal jump start, it'll probably just play it and then go back to the idle walk run while he's still in the air. So like, my controller just turned off. That's great. So like, okay, yeah, it'll play it. Okay, so it's worse. It'll play the animation like perfectly, when he jumps, and that's great and all, but then he'll just stay in the last frame of that pose forever and for all eternity. So now he's just sliding in the last frame of that pose. You do a great job with the area. Looks just like Ohio. Yeah, it's true. This is welcome to Ohio, everyone. We got clones of you. We got some platforms, and we got the void. I mean, when you're in Ohio, that's all you really need. Is just the void. Anyway, let's fix our mistakes. So we want it to play the jump. I think we want to do this in our animation blueprint. So we need a thing to... She's a big Sonic fan who doesn't want to stop posing. Yeah, he wants to be cool like Sonic. Because Sonic's cool. And he wants to be just like Sonic when he grows up. And honestly, we can't blame him for that. So in our animation blueprint, well, in our regular blueprint, we want it to like set a variable for when it detects if the character's falling. Now, when the character's falling, we want it to play just the jump idle and not the jump start, but we don't have the jump idle yet, so we're just gonna make it the jump start and then we'll fix it later. Yeah, don't we all? It's true. It's true. I know I wanted to. And now look where I'm at now. I'm a filthy game developer. So there's a thing for that where you can detect if, yeah, in the character movement, you can detect if the character's falling. So I think we just want it on event tick to constantly check. And then we can add a variable over here to be like falling. And then it'll just, every tick, that's not what I meant to do. Set falling. Every tick we're gonna make it set this falling variable either true or false if the character's falling or not. And we can print whether if that's true or not to test to see if it's working. So right now it's false because we're not falling. And then when we jump, it becomes true. And then when we're standing, it becomes false again. So there we go. Perfect. The game detects characters falling, plays Fall Guys music. Exactly. Right, so that works. Now we need to reference the character in the animation blueprint. Oh god, wait, what did I just... Oh god, my tabs. Ah, my tabs. Wait, what did I just do? Event graph. Okay, thank you. Alright, in this, I want it to... just want to move these out of the way. I'm gonna make a sequence. And then it's going to set the speed variable first, probably. And then it's going to cast to BP underscore player with the pawn owner as a reference. And then as BP player, we're gonna get our falling variable we made. And then we're gonna set it as a variable in the animation blueprint. We'll just call it the same thing, just call it falling. So we're going to set this falling variable to the same thing as the falling variable in the other blueprint. So there we go. Beautiful. All right, now that we have that, we can just come into our movement and we can bring in our jump start. And then we could just connect it. And then we could tell it to set, we can go enter transition if falling is true. We can just connect that up. And then we want it to go back to the idle when the falling is not true. So we want it to be not true. So let's try it out. Let's see if it works. Hey, we got it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Him be jumping. Him sure do be jumping though. There he goes. He's now one jumpy lad. There we go. Yeah, good for him. Yeah. My mans can jump now. Oh, and it actually does look pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. I wish yeah, we all wish jumping was real. Dude, honestly, like, I love the way Unreal Engine, like, blends between animations. I know that's not a thing unique to Unreal Engine. I know other game engines like can blend animations really well too, but just like the way it isn't like jarring when it like switches from one animation to another. Like Elvis looks at, like, if I slow down time and then just go over here and I jump, like, that looks pretty good. It's not like, you know, jarring or anything. Like, that looked a little weird, but like, no one's gonna really notice that too much. Like, yeah, I don't know. I just like it. All right. Anyway, good. We did that. So we don't need to print that anymore. We can just break that. Very good. Right. We also need to make his standing, like his standing jump as well. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Give me just 1 second here. I'm just gonna switch to the starting soon screen for a sec. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. I just had to check something real quick. It's nothing important. All right, I'm actually gonna save everything we got here, and we're just gonna come back into Blender here, and let's just work on the standing jump now. We want our dope sheet, and let's get the first frame of our idle. And then just go ahead and, there we go. Let's just turn everything else off. There we go. And then we want standing jump start. And we're just gonna do the same thing. So for the first frame, I'm thinking we just kind of have them like crouch. So we'll just like spread his feet apart like that. And he's gonna be like way down here. Like maybe he'll be pretty far back. And he's gonna be like leaning forward. He's gonna be like leaning forward like that. something like that. Give me just 1 second. My dang nose. Oh my god. There we go. Alright. Yep. So he's crouching. Looks good. We're just gonna take his hands. Just kind of bring him out here a little bit. We need his elbows to be coming in here real good as well. I'm just gonna work on the one side and I'll probably just mirror it to the other side, honestly. Dang nose, man. A part of me thinks it's something I'm like allergic to at work that I'm not fully aware of. Cause it's like been going on for like a month now. Getting insane. Alright, good, something like that. No, these allergies just started like a month ago, I want to say. It literally just started when I first started streaming. I'm just allergic to streaming, I guess. Oops. I guess I better stop streaming forever. I'm not sure because I moved into this apartment like half a year ago, I want to say. And I mean, so far it's been fine. I also have a humidifier in the room. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm part of me is like pretty convinced that it's like something I'm allergic to at work or something. So I don't know, maybe I gotta start wearing a face mask just to be like, I don't know. Alright, it's a good start. Work at a dust factory. Ah, you know what? You got me. That's probably it. We work on manufacturing dust and dust-related products. Yeah, that's probably it. You know what? I think you might be right on that one. Nah, it is a factory though. So, I'm pretty convinced that might be what it is. That looks good. I think I want to move them up just a little bit. So I'll just take all these and hoo boy. Alright, there we go. Something like that. Actually, I don't know if I want his hands in front of him. I think I want his hands behind him. Because he's like gearing up and getting ready for a big yump. So his elbows need to be behind him. And then his hands are gonna be like at his sides, like I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to jump. And then we could just kind of cheat it by copying these over to the other side. That looks better. Yeah, that's definitely much better. Maybe I can bring this up a little more. Bring his shoulders up, maybe. Oops. Boom, boom, boom. Control C. Control V. There we go. Looks good. And maybe I can move his pelvis up a little bit more. T-pose in the air to assert dominance. He's like, oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get ready to jump. And then when he's in the air, it's just T-pose. Good. That's not what I meant to do at all. Oh boy. Oh boy, come on. So, I got this new keyboard a couple days ago, and it's great because I've been kind of falling down the sort of mechanical keyboard rabbit hole, and it feels great to use. Like, all the keys are very like responsive and like they feel great. They feel so much better than my other keyboard. The only problem is now I have to get used to the fact that I can press a key down partially and have it still register. So like I'm just resting my hand on like the Z key and like it'll just be pushed down a little bit and then it'll just be like Z. So it's like, gotta get used to that. I play Pizza Tower already? No, I gotta work on my own game. One of those, yeah. It's a gamer keyboard. It's got the RGB thing going on. It's actually kind of cool because it's like going from one side of the keyboard to the other in like this fluid animation. But Pizza Tower. But I want my streamer friend to be playing Pizza Tower right now. That's you. That's what you sound like. Want to play it again already? Yeah, that's fair. From what I saw of it, it looked like a lot of fun. So I can't blame you for that. All right, so there we go. Also, welcome, Cole. I'm making a standing jump animation, is what I'm doing right now. So I want it to be about the same length, so 15 frames for the jump to complete. Have a fun work story featuring ice cream. Ooh, are you gonna tell us now, or are you gonna wait till Sora Saturday to tell? So actually, I don't think I'm gonna move the pelvis too much. Actually, I think I want all this to be moved forward a little more. So yeah, okay, good. It's a Sora Saturday story. I can't wait for that. I'll be sitting on the edge of my seat, waiting to hear your fun ice cream story. But in the meantime, I gotta make this pose look dramatic as possible. There we go. Let's give me the stink eye, gotta go. Ah, all right, that's fair. All right, thanks for joining for that little bit that you did. Meanwhile, yeah, foreshadowing. Yeah, stay tuned. Ooh. This is good. Thanks, Cole. All right, so frame 15, he's going to not move from this position. I'm just gonna bring the pelvis up to where it was. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna bring the feet up and like probably back a little bit. Not worried about the upper half yet of the body. Just gonna worry about the feet for now. Story has something to do with sea salt? Yeah, maybe. I know a little while ago I actually made some homemade sea salt ice cream using a recipe. I think it was from Binging with Babish, who, if you don't know, is a like a sort of cooking YouTuber who does like food and stuff like from video games. It's like, or like not just video games, but like all sorts of media. Like he made the sea salt ice cream from Kingdom Hearts, and he made a couple other things. I think he made some food from like Breath of the Wild as well, which is really cool. But yeah, I made that, and literally, actually, no, I don't think it was from him. I think it was from some other website, because the recipe literally said, as far as the sea salt goes, like it had very proportioned like ingredients and everything for like literally everything, until it got to the sea salt. It just literally said on the recipe list, just sea salt, and then it's like on the instructions just like, just be generous with the sea salt. So yeah, it got pretty salty. You're absolutely right. It got incredibly salty. We still have 3 popsicles left in the freezer from that. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but we'll see. Breath of the Wild is a godsend for his channel, dude. Yeah, dude. Honestly, the food in Breath of the Wild looks absolutely. I did not mean to do that. The food in Breath of the Wild looks so incredibly delicious. Like, it could be the most basic, like you just plop an apple and then like maybe a chili pepper into a pan, and it's like, that's gotta be the best gosh darn looking food I've ever seen in a long time. Also, yo, MELG, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. We're just making a jumping animation and talking about sea salt ice cream, you know, as we do. But yeah, dude, most like cartoon or anime or video game food just, it looks so incredible. I don't know how they do it. Studio Ghibli food, Breath of the Wild food based, dude. Yeah, I've seen. It's been a while now since I've seen Spirited Away. Honestly, I wasn't too much of a fan of the story itself, but my God, the food looked incredible. Like, cause that's how it starts, right? Is them just like pigging out on all the food that was there. And like, it genuinely looked really good. I think something like that. I know the body is kind of bending in ways where it probably shouldn't. Like, I know the shoulders look a little weird, but never seen a Studio Ghibli movie. I think, I can't remember if I saw, I remember seeing Spirited Away. There's another one I saw. Oh yeah, I forget what it's called. It's about it's like the real life story about the kid who wanted to fly airplanes in like during I think it was during World War II. I forget what that movie's called, but that one was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Keep procrastinating on watching them, that's fair. I'm not usually a fan of just like watching movies. Just the fact that I have Cole as a roommate has gotten me to watch a lot more movies lately. Because there's a lot of movies that I really want to watch. Just like, I just enjoy video games more often because I just need something to do with my hands the entire time, you know? It's like, otherwise I get too fidgety. I can't just like sit through a whole movie and just do nothing, you know? But there's a lot of good movies out there that I haven't been aware of that Cole has introduced me to. So, yeah, it's been really good. Yeah, same. It's very fair. All right, so how does this look? So the transition's not great because they're two very dramatic poses. So I want the arms to sort of swing out, and I want the feet to like kick down and, you know, be pushed out. So I think I'll work on the feet first. So I'm just gonna come into side view here and just, I'll kind of have the feet be pushed down, like starting from where they're at exactly, and then it'll kind of ease into where they'll end up on the last frame there. So there we go. We'll just start with that. How's that look? Yeah. There we go. And I think we want the feet to be flat because they should like still be quote unquote on the ground. I mean, even if in the game they like clip through, like it's not gonna be too big an issue because it's only like 5 frames and he's probably gonna be in the air anyway because he's gonna jump like frame 1. I know I'm probably gonna want to do the jumping differently later on. Shioshi flutter jump, exactly. I'm gonna want to do the jumping differently later on at some point, but for now we'll just stick with that and see how it goes. I think in frame 5 we can probably push the pelvis back a little more and then have the body sort of curve up to get ready, but like still have his torso kind of curved down a little bit like that. There we go. So he's gonna like sort of swing his arms out. He's not doing the Mario. He's not swinging his arms side to side. He's just gonna swing his arms out in front of him. What's gonna change later on? So I'm thinking okay, so the way the jumping works currently, little bit of a gimmick, not much though. Just that, so when the character's in motion, the jumping is going to be more focused on like jump distance rather than jump height. So his jump height's gonna be a little lower, but like, you know, he'll have the animation we just made with him, you know, jumping and kicking his little legs and whatever. For the standing jump, it's going to be more focused on jump height because like later on I want to have like a ledge grabbing mechanic, and you know, I want to be able to walk up to a wall, stop, and then he'll like have to really use his legs to get that extra height to grab onto that ledge. So I'm thinking when you press circle, which is the jump button, he's gonna have like an animation where he goes down and gets ready to jump and then he jumps. For now, he's just gonna jump like right on frame 1 without any wind up or anything, but later on, what's gonna change is I want him to actually have that wind up to like get ready to jump, so the jump feels more weighty and like, you know, has like actual, you know, motion to it. Big Smash, if you jump back, you backflip with some characters. I mean, I don't think that affects the jump height or anything in Smash. I think that's just to signify whether or not you're facing backwards or not. But like as far as like the different animations go, it'll be something like that. Where at least they'll be like distinct from each other. But yeah. That's the old plan, as they say. So we'll just take these bones and keyframe them here, and let's see what that looks like. So he's getting ready, he's jumping, and oh, that looks ugly. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to fix that. Maybe I can just move all these keyframes up here. It was like, yeah, but they still need to like swing out in front of them. So we'll just, oh God, okay. Okay, buddy. Yeah, we want his arms to like swing out in front of him. So we'll just kind of do that. Honestly, that should work. I mean, yeah, let's just see what this looks like. Oh God. And yeah. There we go. Now it doesn't look as ugly. So let's see. Yep, the pose looks good. On all angles here. And then this pose could probably use a little work, but that's fine. And then this is another major pose here. I like this pose where he's just reaching up here. I think that's a good pose. Something like that, maybe. Answer the runnings like Mother 3, maybe the running windup can be multi-purpose for higher jumps. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see when we get to it. Maybe the running. Oh yeah, no, I see what you mean now. Like when you hold the button and he's like getting ready to sprint, like I could use the same animation for when he's jumping. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe. Maybe that would be good incentive to start working on the sprint mechanic. But yeah, it's not actually a bad idea. For this pose though, I'm not too big a fan of how far forward he's leaning. I'm just gonna kind of adjust that real quick. Oh yeah, there we go. That's much better. Have his front body be leaning forward and the rest of them be, yeah, okay, yeah, that's much better. There we go. He's getting ready to jump. And then maybe his arms could go back a little bit more. So like, yeah, just like that. Oh yeah, I like that much better. So, that looks good, that looks good. That actually made this pose look a little bit better too. Just doing that. Oh yeah, I like that. Now I want to see if maybe I can make the feet, at least this keyframe, be linear. So it has more weight as he pushes down. And then he reaches up to the heavens like that. I also almost wonder if I can make that a little bit slower, because it seems like all this happens like way too fast. So let's see if I can't like maybe start from here and then drag this out to like, let's try like frame 25. See what that looks like. Maybe that's a little too slow. Let's try frame 20. I think I like that better. Yeah. It still seems very like I almost want to, like maybe on frame 30 we have like a little bit of an overshoot with the feet here as they kind of like get kicked back a little more. Maybe the shoulders can come back a little bit. Feet while jumping have a kick hitbox. It's a strat. Just have the like, it does like the same amount of damage as the heaven-like sword that you get later in the game. It's like the Ocarina of Time Deku stick. Has just as much power as the Master Sword. Just doing a little kick with them feet. And then that's how you win the game. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's have the pelvis kind of scooch forward a little bit. Then maybe this can lean back a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah, I like that. I almost wonder if I can probably get rid of these keyframes. Oh, that looks great. That looks great. I actually like that a lot. He's jumping. And it like kind of looks natural. I don't like the way his legs kind of bend a little bit too far back over here though. So maybe that's something I can fix. Maybe I can fixing those knees aren't gonna. The YouTube channel is, can you beat this game by only jumping? I'm sure I've seen that on a couple of YouTube thumbnails before. Oh yeah, no, that's really bad. Here, I just gotta fix that real quick. I've seen the one where it's like, I played through the entirety of Mario 64, but I can only move forward and backwards. And he literally like disabled input from his stick, like so he couldn't move left or right even if he wanted to. It was actually kind of interesting because like he had to mess a lot with like the camera angles and stuff. But yeah. Also, okay, there we go. That looks really great. That's a good jump. That's a good jump right there. There it is. All right, I think we're good to come into, well, let's select everything and go ahead and push it down. And I think we're good. I think we might be good, maybe. I just want to get this to, oh boy, oh boy. There we go. So, looks like he's in a concert, yeah. He's just woo, woo, woo. It's very good. All right, so when I import this into Unreal Engine, I want it to, okay, so I'm gonna save it. Export FBX. Standing jump start. I want it to not, okay, so when I go under bake animation, not all actions. NLA strips, because I only have standing jump start selected. And selected objects. That's good. Yep. All right. Let's give that a try. There we go. Great. Let's see. Let's see if this works. You want it to be Jimmy? I don't know why I'm always scared that like it's not gonna work because, I mean, oh god. I mean, I hate this. I don't know what this is because I've never gotten this error before. Oh, is it just because I didn't have keyframes for any of these? Falling bones exist in the imported animation, but not in the skeleton asset Jimmy Skeleton. Any animations on these bones will not be imported. And that's all the facial bones. Do I have to re-import the armature? I will work on that later. Also, thanks for coming by the stream, Will Joe. You're gonna head out. Fire Emblem that needs engaging. Dude, hell yeah, I get that. Yeah, take care, man. Thanks for joining. And yeah, this is a good jump. We got a good jump going on here. Him be reaching for the stars. So, okay, and jump start, horizontal jump start. Yep, looks good, good. Let's go and save it. Very good. All right, so here's what we gotta do now. We are going to make it so that we need a variable under the player that says if the stick's moving or not. So I have that in my jump height function here, over here. So it asks if left stick input equals 0, and then asks that if it's true, it changes the jump height and then the moving jump height. But we need to, okay, so we just need to make this a variable. So let's just go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna take all these and I'm just gonna control exit, and I'm gonna just go ahead and bring it in here. And then instead of, just add a pin here. I'm just gonna, just to keep things organized, I'm just gonna do that. And then we'll say, stick moving. We'll just constantly set it to this. And we could group all of these. So we can say collapse. And we'll say, can we just call this the same thing? Stick moving. That, nope, cannot call it the same thing. All right, good to know. Stick moving calculation. Let's try that. Stick moving calculate. Or wait, can I just call it stick moving? Was it just having a problem because I had space in it? Okay, there we go. It's just because I had a space in it. That's why. All right, we're good. So yeah, if the stick is moving, we'll set it to stick moving, whether if it's true or false. So there we go. And that'll produce true if the stick is not moving. So I almost wonder if I should add a not to the end of this to make it so that if the stick is moving, it's true. So we'll just go not. Not true. Let's try that. So that means, oops. I'm just gonna, there we go. All right, so that means if the stick is moving, it's gonna produce true. And we can print that just to make sure. So it's false, stick isn't moving. Move the stick, my controller fell asleep. Very good, very good. Good start. All right, false, stick is not moving. As soon as the stick moves, it becomes true. Set it back to neutral, and it's false. Beautiful. All right, I should probably clarify that this is the left stick. Left stick moving, and then we'll do the same thing over here. Left stick moving. Just to be consistent, in case I need a variable to determine if the right stick's moving or not. Cool, so let us go in our animation blueprint, and we'll just come over here. We'll make another sequence. And we'll just say, we'll just get our stick moving and then set it to a variable in here called the same thing, left stick moving. Let's go ahead and set that. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. And, ooh, what's going on here? Yeah, yeah, fatal error, yeah. Oh, did I not? Is that why? Okay, it was because I didn't compile and save the thing. All right, we're good now. We're good. Everything's good. All right. So great. Now we want to just come in here and bring in our standing jump, and we want it to go to the horizontal jump if we're falling, and if the stick is moving. So stick moving and we're falling means he'll go in his horizontal jump. Now we want it to go to the standing jump if we're falling. Yeah, falling. And if the stick is not moving. So there we go. And then obviously we want it to go back to the idle walk run if we're not falling. All right, here's hoping. Here's hoping. This is a moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna see if this will work. All right, so we're moving, and we do our horizontal jump. Very good. I'm gonna have to fix the jump height because I accidentally must have disconnected some nodes. And then standing jump. Yeah. He does got that little stutter at the beginning, but I think that's something we can fix. But for now, hell yeah, it works. For the jump height, I think I accidentally disconnected that, so we gotta come in here. Yeah. So I actually want to break these and switch them because I switched it in the function. So we just want to get our group, which is it in here? Yeah, left stick moving. Can we not drag and drop it into? Okay, no, that's cool. That's fine. We like that. Can I add an input to this? I can. Left stick moving. And then that can connect to that, and then this can connect to that. Beautiful, beautiful. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. And then honestly, if we even really wanted to, could also just have these be the same thing. So we can just remove this pin and then have these be under the same pin. Not for any real reason or anything, but just to kind of organize it in a better way. I don't know, maybe we'll do something like that. What I just did is gonna literally do the exact same thing, I just wanted to organize it a little bit better. All right, how's it look? So we're running. Yep, that looks good. You jump, and then you jump. You do a big jump. Him do a big jump. He's really reaching for the heavens on this one. Him do a big jump. All right. Oh, this looks really good though. And then you're able to jump across these. If I'm not bad at platforming. There we go. It looks great. Looks wonderful. Beautiful. All right. Jumping. Where is that? Jump animations. Check. Did it. We did it. We made jump animations. Where? I think it's this one. Yeah. Check. Check that off the list. We did our jumping animations. All right, next thing we gotta do is make a weapon for him, and then we're gonna start working on the, on all like the weapon stuff. I do just wanna see if I can't just fix that jumping animation. I know, it doesn't loop. I don't wanna check that. It should be fine because, like I said earlier, I want him to have that like big wind up before he jumps. So yeah, I just want to see how we're doing here. Not doing too bad. Let's see, we're at an hour 30. So let's see, how do I want to do the weapon? Because, all right, so here's what I was thinking for the weapon. Let's just kind of come back here real quick. We can just uncheck all these and then just sort of get them back in our sort of idle pose here, our T pose. So for the weapon, I was thinking of just like, I don't know, doing something like this. Like, it's gonna be effectively a pole, but I also want it to have like these like 3 little things on the side. There would be like 3 little magical like glowy crystal things that help them with like blocking and stuff. So the thing when the character blocks is gonna have these like 3 little glowy things like spin around him, like sort of making like a light shield or whatever. And then when he blocks to the left specifically, they all like line up and make like a barrier to the left of him. And then when he blocks to the right, they kind of line up and make a barrier to the right. I think that could be pretty cool. But you know what? I almost do kind of want to call it here. I can just, yeah, delete that, please. I almost kind of want to call it here because I'm getting a little hungry and I want to have something to eat. I might come back on later tonight though, because I have tonight off of work. And so I was thinking I make the weapon tonight and I will do all that, because I also need to, not only do I need to make a weapon, but I also need to have a dedicated idle walk run for when he's holding the weapon, because he's going to be like in an attack like ready stance. And then after Sora Saturday on Cole's stream, we'll come back on and we'll start working on all the attack animations, because that's probably going to be the most tedious, because there's going to be a lot. I mean, I'm just going to focus on one at a time, obviously. But like, yeah, so I was thinking, I mean, maybe tonight I'll work on like a attack animation or like 2 attack animations just to like get the attacking in this game working, and then maybe I'll make like a little makeshift enemy, maybe just like a sphere he can push around, so that we can test that. And then I'll just like make a spreadsheet of like all the different attack animations we need to make, and I'll get into more detail when we get to that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thanks again to Mighty House Inc. and MELG for the follows. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see y'all later tonight maybe. So yeah, take care. Have a good one.